this is the Audi Quattro. There's a Tesla at the side of me thinking, I have no idea what sort of car that is. I'm gonna chill out for a minute because is that a Volvo XC90? This it is just a childhood dream to be able to drive one of these. This is the Audi Quattro. Now, it is not the rally spec one, obviously, as you can see, but it is still a pristine motor. I mean, come on, look at this thing. It looks just as good on the outside as it does on the inside. So let's bring you in. I mean, come on, look at the interior on this thing. It is that sleek businessman style that you could take to a meeting, and then if you was late to one, you could do 180 down the motorway. Do you know what I mean? This is unbelievable to be able to drive. Oh, yes. Look at that thing. Are you having me on? Oh my Lord. Now, I don't know if you can hear this on camera, but it is raining. But that's why we're taking the Quattro out. This is what it was made for, to be able to handle in the wet. So let's see how she does. If you don't know about these cars, let's get you up to speed. Back in the 1980s, rallying was a different world. No traction control, no safety lectures, just forest, gravel and proper blokes wrestling absolute monsters at full throttle. Then Audi showed up with the Quattro turbocharged, four-wheel drive and completely unfair. While everyone else was fighting for grip in rear-wheel drive cars, the Quattro launched out corners like it was fired from a cannon. It didn't just win rallies, it changed the sport overnight. Unfortunately, this was Group B. Power kept climbing, cars kept getting wilder and the limits kept disappearing. 1986, after a series of fatal crashes, FIM banned Group B overnight. So, all you rally fans out there, what an absolute dream it is to drive one of these. These are like, I'd go too far to say that these are like a poster car, aren't they? Do you know what I mean? These are something where back in the day you had this on your wall, this is what you wanted. First impressions, this box feels great. Ooh, she sounds like she's got a lot of ponies as well. I'm gonna let her warm up first before we give her any absolute beans. First impressions, comfort is bob on. It feels great. You know, you can tell that it's stiff enough where you can throw it about, but not stiff enough I'm bouncing through the roof. You'll see in a few of the videos of the cars that I drive, I am nearly enough bouncing through the roof, but this, like I said, don't feel that bad. You want something like this to be comfortable. I can see this being like a Grand Tourer, you know, touring through different parts of Europe. You don't want it to be uncomfortable, let's put it that way. Give it a bit of beans up here. Third gear. Oh yeah, she's got some ponies. She has got some ponies. Oh yeah, she's an old girl, but she's still there. She's still beating strong. How does she handle? Like a champ. Like a champ. Yeah. Okay. She shifts. For an old girl, she shifts, mate. Now, this is a car where I don't necessarily have to be as safe with it in the wet. Yeah man, icon, absolute icon. It just feels extremely well built, if I'm honest with you, extremely well built. There's a Tesla at the side of me thinking, I have no idea what sort of car that is. Let's show him. It's so smooth at high speed. You find with a lot of cars that get engine swapped or are from this era tend to be, you know, very unstable at high speeds, which this is not. This is the test for suspension. This road is awful. No indicators from the van driver. Why don't people use their indicators, man? What is the beef with people not using their indicators? This is the test. See how she handles this one. Oh, mate, like a trooper. I'm gonna chill out for a minute because is that a Volvo XC90? Doesn't look like anyone I should be worried about, but don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious.
Oh, don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious.
I know the boys at Redline, they've not had a bit of grief, they just had a few telling off here and there from the B-rolls that they're doing, and sometimes a trade plate might have fallen out the back window. Yeah, they've turned off. We're good, we're good. You don't even tend to see many of these about. I don't know if they've rotted all the way, because I know the early like 90s Audis suffered bad with rot, especially like you look at the Audi Quattros, which are a nice motor. You don't see many of them about because they did rot away. But yeah, this is just a nice, clean, restored example from the engine bay side. The engine looks like it's had a complete overhaul. It feels nice, just feels right, you know what I mean? If German cars weren't such a ball ache to keep on top of and work on, I'd be all over them. I mean, you've seen under the engine bay before how much of a nightmare it looked to work on. We'll do a little second gear pull for you while there's no one about. Are you ready for this? A little second gear pull. Yeah, the old girl's still got it, mate. The old girl's still got it. She shifts and sounds nice doing it as well. I am just forever grateful to get to drive these motors. Why people do that at junctions, I'll never know, but mate, it handles these bumps like an absolute champion. The suspension on this is top notch. I don't really have much more to say on this, to be honest with you, other than that it is a well-rounded built car. I mean, comfortability wise, it's great. It's stiff enough where you can throw it about, as you've seen, but it won't be bouncing you about where you're uncomfortable. The actual dampening on the suspension is top class. That road that we took back there is terrible. Absolutely terrible. And this handled it like a champ. Most modern cars won't be able to handle it the way that did. The power delivery, let's talk about that. It is gradual, but it's there. It's just nice. What an absolute beaut, man. Out of 10, I'm gonna give it an 8. Style points through the roof. Can't get something much cooler than this. It is not the fastest. That said, it still packs a serious punch when you're driving it.